I've had a number of surgeries in my life already, mostly from complications from an early diagnosis of colon cancer. But the last time is the most recent. And that was just actually days after we did the Cirque Gala, which was a wonderful event for our hospital, obviously. And my husband and I had gone to enjoy the May long weekend over on the island. We had gone up to a viewpoint to overlook the Cowichan Valley, and a wedding was being set up there. We jokingly stood in front of the little altar there and had a lady take her picture. And I texted it to her daughter, jokingly saying, "Oh, Dad and I just renewed our vows." Literally hours, a couple, 3 hours. We were in the lineup for the ferry going home. I knew I wasn't feeling well. I didn't know what exactly the problem was. It felt very familiar. I knew it was something in my colon area again, and I wish we had said just take us straight to Peace Arch, but they take you to the closest hospital, which was Ladner. And Ladner was able to basically say they couldn't do anything for me. I was fully obstructed. I had a twist in my colon due to scar tissue from other surgeries. George, of course, was beside himself. He moved heaven and earth to make sure that they would transfer us to Peace Arch. There was some discrepancy that they might send us to Surrey, but we both knew that the only place we could go was to Peace Arch. We know doctors here. It's our community. I've obviously put a lot of time into helping the hospital. It was a little bit incredulous that I had just come off this wonderful gala with my team to realize that I myself would need it. So they got us to the hospital, and I had to wait, and I was in excruciating pain. And in that time of waiting, my colon twisted again. So I was cut off in 2 places. And, I was really, really incredibly lucky that they were able to diagnose it and get me in. But I think actually one of the most profound moments of knowing you're in the right place at the right time and in good hands, I don't know where I wasn't coherent, but I heard a familiar voice at the end of my bed. And I opened my eyes, and it was Fred Clark, who is one of our anesthetists. And I know him. Our children went to kindergarten together. And it just gave me such profound peace to see him at the end of the bed and him to tell me I was going to be in good hands. I think it's quite conceivable I wouldn't have had the second obstruction if we weren't waiting for an OR. I'm lucky to be here with having a double obstruction. It's bad enough to have one, but I could have died absolutely without being able to get into the OR. And if I had to wait any longer, I don't think I'd be sitting here.
At Peace Arch Hospital in the OR, we have challenges with space. Cords are all over the place. We're continually moving things so that the surgeon can see.
The rooms are also outdated. built in the 60s. We just don't have built-in flexibility to provide anything additional.
We're certainly always in need of another operating room just to get more procedures done. If we're asked to increase our capacity, we simply can't because we're at max.
When I first started, we weren't even using all 3 operating rooms fully. There were 2 operating rooms that were not used on Thursdays and Fridays. The wait times then were like 2-3 weeks for elective surgery. Now we're talking more like 35-40 weeks for elective surgery, longer for some orthopedic procedures.
We can't be complacent with our healthcare and our community. We can't expect that the government is going to pay for all of this. We have to take it into our own hands, and it's up to us, if there's a problem, to step up.
When I first walk into these new operating rooms, when they're finished and we're able to open them, it's going to be difficult to hold back my emotions. It's been a long time, and we're very excited. Everything will change for surgeons, anesthetists, all the staff that work there, but especially the patients.